Woo!
Got that.
Beautiful. Here we go, lads.
We're back.
Welcome
Quick little
back.
drop before the weekend.
Yeah.
Going to be perfect timing. NFL, cricket, bit of UFC,
Magic Millions.
Magic Millions.
Back at the Gold Coast.
How much
Back at
money
the
was
Goldie.
getting thrown around with that?
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
some big sale toppers this week. Yep, got
They
some
broke a
news about
record,
there.
didn't they?
Couple of records broken.
Yeah.
Really?
Might as well start there, hey?
Straight into it.
Just like day one.
Yep.
Kieran Mayer, actually. He
Kieran.
was a sale breaker. So the previous record was 1.7 mil. Now, apparently not many people remember this horse. So I've told a couple of people, like, who? Remember Hummer Hummer?
Yeah.
The like blue yellow silks, I think it was. Yeah, came out of her. 1.8.
Wow.
Was it one of her first?
I think it could be her
I
first.
think it is one of her first.
I can't remember who trained her. Maybe it was Kyron too that trained Hummer
Yeah,
Hummer.
might have
Maybe John McBridle, maybe.
I'll have to look back.
But yeah, just before we were about to come on air tonight, checked Instagram and there's another one. Now, it's not only a record break, this one, it's doubled. It's to a Japanese buyer.
Oh, typical.
$3.2 million.
Oh. Colt?
Nah, Philly.
Really?
This is where it gets even better. Out of, so the first one's good, Sunlight.
Yeah.
You know, Magic Million story there and a half.
Yeah.
But Home Affairs.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, I was very upset at Coolmore when they retired him after he won the Coolmore, I think it might have been.
So.
But mate, first what was it? Hang on. They called it something.
I just can't believe it's not a Colt.
3.2 million, that is ridiculous.
The Colts go for a lot more because obviously if they have a good career.
So
start out
Home
on
Affairs, the
yeah.
3.2 record is the record for first season sire in Oz.
Oh, yeah, first. Well, there you go. It's his first.
That's his first.
Wow.
And the first one that came out of Sunlight was Dawn Service. I think he may be running at Magic Millions too. But he won his first couple of races, so...
That's wild, eh? That's big money, eh?
3.2. And if it's going to Japan, it's going to a northern farm, so you'd assume it's going straight for breeding.
Yes. Wow.
It won't be running.
No.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a northern farm, so it'd be straight in for breeding.
Wowza.
How old was the filly? Does it say?
It would have to be pretty young.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Can't be too old.
No.
Like...
Just
Nice.
The money, mate.
Crazy. 3.2. And then
3.2.
straight into the racing on the weekend as well. So.
Yep.
I'm just glad it's back at Gold Coast. Look, I've seen a video as well. They did a few tests. I don't know if it was Gold's
They
horses
ran
or something.
6 horses over it. Do they not realise there's 20 horse fields coming up on Saturday? Like, seriously, I give it to a race 4 before shit hits the fan.
It starts going weird.
Like,
And there's meant to be a mozza of rain coming as well.
Oh,
Anyway.
it's going to be so shifty. But, give it faith.
Yeah, hopefully it goes through all the way.
Could be some large quaddies.
Quaddies will be
If it
on.
makes it,
Some
Feel,
all-ins as well. Some all-ins. If
feel.
anybody did jump on last week or Monday, whenever our
Yeah,
last ep came out on La
Monday.
Bella Rouge, 16s, 10s, $7 at the moment.
I think I seen it
Lovely
at
chance.
$6.50
Good cash
actually.
out for profit at the moment.
No, we're keeping the faith. We're riding her through. That'll be a good collect. So hopefully that goes well. Craigie Williams on. I swear he always performs at Magic Millions.
Mate,
We went down a few years ago, me and a few lads, and on the way back he was at the BP
That's right.
at the servo. So it's
Filling up his horse.
filling up La Bella Rouge, mate, with the V8.
Where did the choppers land in Gold Coast as well? Because he's definitely flying in on the chopper. But he just does it
I
always.
think it's at the finish line.
Yeah, it has to be, eh?
Yeah, because
It's in the middle.
the lake's in the middle now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, with the renovation.
Yeah.
So
He's flying in on a chopper, old Craigie. He does it in style. And
Does
he's
it
probably...
in style.
he's loves the Queensland.
Yeah.
It's just the warmer weather gets
love
him up
it,
and
mate.
about, gets the horses up and about.
throwing the love hearts at everyone in the
Oh,
crew.
he loves the love
He
heart.
loves the love heart.
It's not as flexy as the J-Mac shoulder look though.
Nah.
Nothing will beat that.
Nah.
That's a very...
Yeah, he was good when we were at the Everest. He was always up for a smile. He started recognising us
Always,
at the end.
yeah.
And,
Even Blakey Shin, he was good for it.
Shin's good.
Yeah.
But my favourite memory will always be the private eye owners. They were up and about.
Yeah.
They were so happy. Even when they came in, I think would have run probably last the bloody thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty
and
sure
they
it
were
did.
stoked, eh? They were up and about. Because what are they from? The green thoroughbred thing.
Well, blanked my mind now. It's
Yeah,
weird.
they're all with Pridey too.
Yeah, they're all with Pridey. Whatever that syndication sort of is.
Yeah.
There's
They do well.
Yeah. They
Not
definitely
bad
would have had some
syndicate.
schooners before that. You would have been very excited.
You'd have been
Very.
How nervous would you be going into a race worth that much? All your horse has to do is basically finish, and you're making a lot.
Yeah, and you're making money. Hit that top 4,
Oh.
day.
Just don't drop your sunnies.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
get that for another
Gig
one
2
on.
years in a row not doing.
Oh my
previous
god.
run winning.
But the best thing is Craigie riding on Ballinipatina.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was booted off, but I'm pretty sure he
No,
was off gig.
the owners booted him.
They booted him off,
booted
and
him
then he
because
comes in and doesn't.
Did he ride it too fast or too slow
It was one of the two.
at Caulfield that day?
Yeah.
So
And he just got back at him, mate. Oh, Ballinipatina, mate. That's another Kieran Magic masterclass right there, eh?
God,
something that should be worthwhile thought though, because I've been thinking about it a bit. Because these horses do get overhyped now, I reckon, because of how much prize money you do win.
Yeah, and also as soon as you see some horse being bought for $3 million or $2 million, everyone just puts money on it, and you don't even know what it's going to turn
crap.
out like.
Like you look at the horse, even
And then
like
you
the
got
Cody
Crowley
Diva,
Shout,
right?
which you
The
come
Cody
through and
Diva's
just
getting
win it.
overtaken. I think it's down to like 6th on the pecking list of prize owners.
Yeah.
That thing would smoke them all. Like it
Easy.
should. I don't know how you could do it, but they need to try and like evaluate her wins or like previous older horses' wins to this
In
prize
comparison
money.
to what it is now.
Because all you're gonna do is end up with all these half useless horses being over priced.
Yeah.
You're just gonna ruin
All
them.
it's the slots races that are doing it. They're bringing all the slots races in for the big money. You get picked.
And they
like-
shouldn't be able to give it Group 1 status. So
Nah,
I
I
copped a
agree
bit of
with
flack
that,
on that on
100%.
Facebook, but you're
Group-
worth enough
Group one's
anyway.
enough.
If you go and win the Everest, it's like, what, 13 million
Yeah,
maybe?
something
I'm pretty sure.
mental. Richest race on turf, like
You don't need a Group 1 status if you
you
win
don't
that.
need it. You got the money there. It's not
And
Keep
all-
the
I'm
traditional
sure they did
Group
it
ones.
for Stormboy, you know, because they had to try and
Yeah.
get that Group 1 thing for him.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know about the news there, he's off to America. It's about 8 or 10 weeks old, that news, but...
Yeah, he's
Got to
over.
go to Churchill Downs or something.
Yeah.
Gay's making a
Long
bit.
story short, it's just to get a free kill, because he has to win like another 2 or 3 Group 1s
Okay.
to get his KPI for the sale, which they haven't reached yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was the whole point of his
There you
sale. He had to
Go
go,
over where it's a bit easier, right?
and that's why they weren't going to run him in the Everest to start with. Is
Oh.
because they had to run him down south because it was more of a Group 1, and they changed it and they put him in his slot. Otherwise, Switzerland would have run, and probably would have gone close to winning.
Because it ran very well. Was it the week?
The week after.
Week after, wasn't it? And it ended up
Smoked
winning.
them.
It was a
And
great
I think
ride.
its times were right up there. Obviously,
Yeah.
you can't compare them
you
the
never know
same,
what's
but
gonna happen, but
Yeah.
if it's up to fitness, then
would have run well.
yeah, there you go.
So-
Never know.
Oh, you just got
I'll fill in
you just got
it's too good,
3.2
too good.
million, so I don't think they're too worried about that anyway.
Yeah.
Exciting times ahead.
Yeah, but that's all we got for the million side of things. I checked out some racing as well. If you do want to go around the grounds, I think it's race 8 at Ascot on Saturday, Premium Choice, and it's been off a while, but Joyful Fortune
Oh,
will be running at Flemington in the straight.
has that one in the straight before?
Yeah, all it does is run
Yeah,
straight.
it does,
It's from
eh?
Hong Kong, and each way ticket will be on that Aztec ruler as well over from Western Australia. So
Brought it over.
they'll be the 3 to keep an eye on tomorrow for me. La Bella Rouge, Joyful.
Have you got anything for any of the Magic Millions races at Goldie? Place bets, anything?
Not
really.
necessarily.
No. Depends on how the weather goes as well.
I only really started looking at it this morning because I was worried that it wasn't going to run there.
Mm.
So it'd be hard to say, but you definitely want to be on pace. One thing you know about Goldie is you don't want to be too far back.
Yep.
Yeah, always want to be up in the top 3. But should be a good day of racing. Get your quaddies on, boys, because the more we can get into quaddie
quaddies,
funds, the more I
quaddies.
can win. So it'd be appreciated if we can all chuck a quaddie on tomorrow.
Excellent.
Very good.
Just one horse each leg.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's all it
Nail
is.
it.
$100 on the schnoz, just so you
Bang.
get the
Yep.
kitty up a bit.
Jackpot that quaddy, baby.
Then NFL. So we got the
Oh, it's heating up, isn't it?
yeah. We're into the wildcard week, so playoffs are starting and Sunday. So Australia's pretty good for times, with the NFL. You can't complain.
It's good when you got no league on too, because it's just you get it over in the morning. It's a bit different. Where in the league you got to watch it at night and do night things. It's a
And
different.
with the daylight savings at Queensland for NRL, it finishes at like 10 or 11 sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a bit late, but the NFL, you get
yeah,
from
okay.
7 in the morning to like 3 in the arvo.
Beautiful.
Whole day's busy.
Oh,
Been
So-
to the couch.
Send the missos to Kmart or whatever
get
you
them
need
out
to
of
do.
the house. You don't want them in the house. You don't want any distractions.
Nah.
Lamar's on it. Looking for his MV3.
Yeah. He played well.
Flowers is out though.
Yeah, he will be out, which will make it tough. But there's definitely some value with the touchdown plays because Flowers is out.
You got a couple?
Yeah.
All right.
So last week, obviously, we had the 3 touchdown scorers that come through.
Bang, bang, and bang.
Nailed
Paying
it.
about $12, $13.
Yeah, pretty happy with that. So can't complain. We added a few extra legs in, and we had $30 into 1,000 that we pulled away with.
I'm happy with that lately, eh?
Yeah.
Good time of the year to be hitting them back. Paid off Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Beauty.
You need money before Australia Day.
Oh yeah.
Don't have to remind me about
Bit
that.
dangerous. What do we got here? So Texans and Chargers. That's a bit of a tough one. CJ Stroud, if he pulls his finger out, he'll be pretty tough to beat. But you got Dobbins over 61 rushing yards.
Nice.
And then using Neds, obviously, as I said, the touchdown combo definitely comes in handy.
Definitely. That was good last weekend. You used that quite a bit.
Yeah. So with the touchdown combo, 3 players to combine for 2 would be Dobbins, Mixon, and Ladd McConkey. And then you got Quentin Johnson and Ladd McConkey to combine for over 100 yards receiving.
Perfect.
As first multi. Then Ravens Steelers, Henry, Andrews, and then Harris to combine for 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, yep. That sounds really good.
And
Put that on a single too if you got it.
Yep. And then Freiermuth to have 4 receptions. So that's who they've been kind of picking out.
Yep.
For the Steelers, Pickens hasn't really been catching the ball as much. He's kind of getting a bit tagged, but Freiermuth definitely catching the ball a fair bit. There's a bit of an extra value one that you won't like.
Oh no.
So no, it's Ravens can still win, but the Steelers are plus 10 is the money line.
The money line plus 10.
Yeah. Yep. So I reckon Steelers they can
plus
still
10. Steelers can still lose by 3 or 4.
Yeah. That is some serious. That's a lot of wiggle room.
And you
get that at $1.90 by itself.
LA's favourite in their game, and I don't
Rams or the Chargers one versus Texans.
Against the Texans,
yeah.
Texans about $2.30. But I think that's pretty wild. I'd have that more money line too.
Yeah.
Even game that. So if you do want to just chuck that in, that's where I'd be thinking too. But I like that. I reckon that's already paid out in some apps.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Early payout.
And then if you want to do like a touchdown combo across all games, and I did it just to see what it would equal. And if you do it across all games up until I think the second last one, it's about $83 odds.
Yeah, right.
So the Dobbins, Mixon, McConkey, Henry, Andrews, Harris for the Ravens Steelers. Bills and Broncos is Sutton, Cook, and Allen combined for 2. Eagles and Packers is AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, and Josh Jacobs to combine for 2. Josh Jacobs could get 2 by himself, so there you go, that'll hit it. And then Bucks and Commanders, you got Brian Robinson, who's rushing real well. He's been getting over a lot. Bucky Irving rushing real well, getting over a lot, and then Mike Evans.
Boom.
So combined for 2 between all of them.
How's Mikey going to be feeling after his payday though?
I've had some mixed feelings. Like a few of the people I listen to, like they're like, "Oh, so excited, 3 mil." But if they had lost that game, they did not make the playoffs. So he needed to get 5 yards to make the hit 1,000 receiving yards 11 seasons in a row, which gives him the 3
mil. They did the right thing.
Yeah,
that guy's done so much for that team.
Yeah,
that city.
I was stoked for them to do it, but it was literally there was 5 seconds less in the game, and normally what they do on the last play, they just take a knee and that's it, game over.
Yeah, you're right.
They passed it to him. If it had been intercepted and the other team got a touchdown, or
screwed,
that's it. They did not make playoffs.
That's ballsy.
Ballsy.
Yeah,
very ballsy.
Just for one bro. So,
but he has done a lot for the team.
He's been there, done that for a long time.
So you reckon they'll throw on the party at his house afterwards?
Oh, for sure.
I think he's still partying right now.
Probably. But that's what we got for the NFL just after hitting last week. So hopefully we can do something. Even if you don't add all of them in and do a long multi, whoever you're confident in, you could chuck a few in. Touchdown combos, Neds. That's the way to go.
And for the Sunday game, what we might try to do if we can get up in time is we'll get the Instagram going and we'll post it up on the Instagram feed so you can just screenshot it, easy as to put on.
Chuck it on.
Save you from having to go back on the video 15 times. So
if you
just want to screenshot that, keep the faith, and go the Ravens, boys. Come on!
Yeah, well, my Bengals are out now, so I don't know. I like the Packers, so that's probably my other team. I like the Packers. I don't mind them, but Bills. Josh Allen deserves a bit of something.
If I had to pick one without my hat on, I think I do like the Bills.
Yeah, He deserves something. The old farmer.
I think that's what I want to go for. Yeah,
He's got a bit of a hero story, man. Like,
it's just crazy, eh?
he was a farmer and he was like, he couldn't get even a college team to pick him up. He was sending emails and videos to college, like, give me a chance, give me a chance.
Second div, like everything.
Yeah,
No.
and he was like 7th string quarterback for a college team or something ridiculous. But yeah, he's doing very well. So yeah, that's the NFL for this week. What else we got? We got some cricket on, some news with the Test cricket.
Yeah, the
teams are out.
The squad's out for
Sri Lanka.
There's Cummins is getting rested. He's obviously had they're saying he's got a sore ankle. I reckon he's just having a break. We don't really need.
I heard rumours he might be staying back for his child being born.
Actually,
as
that
well.
I did hear that. That's what I heard.
There was commitments. I did read that.
He's got a few things on the captain.
Yeah.
You know.
As well as carrying the whole Australian team at one point, pretty well for 3 games against India. He's got a bit more on the shoulders, but yeah, they've decided to put Mitch Marsh has officially dropped.
I'm just bringing up the squad now just to double check it because you just stole it.
I did see
there's
it.
a few winners and a few losers.
Yeah.
We may as well go through the winners first because there's a couple here that I like and there's a couple that will make you go,
Yeah. Well, we obviously like the fact that Sam Consist just retains the spot and keeps on pushing.
He's got to open.
Great
He stays and opens for sure. McSweeney, because he's back in the squad.
He's in the squad. Do they push Usman back? I don't know. I think they leave Usman where he is.
I reckon you push McSweeney back.
Yeah, 2 or 3 or 4.
He plays very good in, I think, for Shield, for Queensland, he plays 5 or 6.
He'd never opened before
he
opened for Australia.
Against Bunbury too, like, come on, man.
It's pretty rough. And he did there was one, I think he made 30-something on one of the games. He hasn't been batting bad, but he's up against
all he needs is a couple more tests around Khawaja to see how, like, Khawaja sort of carries that opening stance and maybe you chuck him up the front.
Yeah.
After this series, when he retires, because he should already be retired.
Please retire.
Like,
you heard it here.
Please. We've had enough.
What's he got on the
We've had enough.
Like, don't get me wrong, he's been great, but he's clearly past it.
Yeah.
He's clearly not doing much except keeping Constas out of trouble.
Literally.
Like,
he's got, I reckon...
It's all about getting him mature and getting him out. Like, far out.
He's got the World Test against South Africa, and I'm praying and hoping that after that he just hangs his test.
He's got to go.
Up. Just go back to just playing BBL and Shield cricket, mate. Please. We need
to change it up a bit. Like,
we're winning, but we need...
I think Constas is the only bloke under 30 in that team.
Yeah.
Under 30.
Pretty wild. It's been a strong year. We've had...
Like, they're winning, they're doing
for probably
great,
6 years nearly.
As good as the team's been too, I just don't get the same aura and vibe from them that I do with the older teams. I don't know...
Yeah, but the older, like, you're talking old, like we were saying back in 2006 when it was Adam Gilchrist.
It's better than it was after the, what do you call it, the Sandgate incident.
Yeah,
and Smithy's back to captain.
Yeah,
that's exciting for him.
Sandpaper Gate, it's the first time.
Sandpaper Gate.
Sandpaper Gate.
Wow.
We're excited.
Well, first time he's captained the Test team. I think he's tested it one day or
comeback stories for sport, you know, like.
And he seems like a nice guy, but I've never met him, so I wouldn't know. But
you know,
he's got a nice face.
Yeah, but
everyone likes him, but India apparently.
Yeah, the West Australians got Cooper Connolly, the young fella's in as well.
Is he
21.
In?
He's in the squad.
Wow.
As we said, I'm not really sure if he's going to be participating on the field. He might just be peeling oranges.
I think he'll be peeling oranges in that team. He can't. I had a look. Like he's what 4 innings in Shield. Hasn't taken a wicket, so he's obviously not going to bowl.
No.
Like,
he's not an all-rounder. We got
Bo
Webster
picking Big Bash
now.
form now.
That's right. That's right.
All you can really put it down to. He's wearing a yellow cap for the Big Bash. Chuck him in, which I don't hate, but apparently there's one day over there. Might be there for that, but
that's what we're talking. Maybe that one ODI because it's just a 2-tester.
But it feels like a wasted spot again. Like I don't know.
Because you're not going to be taking too many extra people.
Bowie stayed.
He's still in.
I think he's still in there.
He's unreal. He returned to BBL the other night. This is what the Test cricketers have sort of gone back to their BBL.
Have they?
For a little bit. So Bo was in the other night. He made a nice partnership. They got the Stars over the line against the Sixers, which was pretty surprising. And then same again. Constas is back for the Thunder tonight.
We watched.
How did he go? I didn't watch it.
We won't talk about it.
Okay.
We keep it positive.
He's he did have his Aussie bagging on the airport, so he's still in the test mode. I think.
I don't blame him.
Even though his test mode is 2020.
Surely that'll go all right. The Big Bash.
Yeah, you'd think that. I think I think that's how he got. He gloved one.
Oh, okay.
For 4, I think it was.
Well, you can't. I don't care. You get out as many times. If you keep doing that in the test, mate.
Yeah. You just keep doing you keep doing young man. Back yourself in.
But they've taken a few spinners over as well, because we know Sri Lanka's a bit of a turning
country.
country.
To be turning.
They got the Kuhneman's in, Matt Kuhneman and Todd Murphy. They've
Did
thrown
Swepson
in.
get in?
No.
Really?
Yeah, he was left out. Matt Kuhneman, they took Matt Kuhneman
Yeah.
out of Swepson, but
You see that coming, but
yeah.
Kuhneman's bowling well. He's really good holding up one
So
end.
I reckon
that's
one
good.
of them will be added because we got Lyon, obviously. I think they're going to run with 2 spinners, possibly.
Yeah, you'd have to have that. And plus, you got Head and Smithy.
Yeah, well, exactly that.
You know-
Travie Head can give the old... He gets a bit of finger action going, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we
Keep
can't
it
have
on
Marnus. But apparently, Marnus is trying to turn into a medium fast bowler.
Really?
Yeah, mate, I've
Maybe he
seen
should just
some
stick to
clips.
trying to make runs, I think.
Jack of all trades. Master of none. Just
I
stick
think
in your lane.
He's like, I'm not getting runs anymore, so I'm
No
going to
run.
try a bit of bowling.
Yeah.
Try to become all around a bit. Yeah, probably time for Marnus to head on out too. So
Yeah.
interesting times. That'll be a good little series.
Yeah.
We'll watch that for sure.
And then the World Test is in June because
Yeah,
that's
big
obviously
time.
it's at Lords, so it's in their
Maybe
summer,
that's
our
when
winter.
Margie will wrap it
It'd
up.
be nice to like break the footy season up and see that one Test game, but yeah, I don't know how it's going to perform. We'll look into that a little bit further. It's obviously a pretty weird ground, old Lords, but
I love it. I love it.
We'll see how we go.
When I went to England a couple of years ago, we went to a couple of stadiums and watched a bit of the cricket, and
The home of cricket.
it's dangerous. The Poms are nasty.
They just all you have to do is watch the Test, the Stand series, and just
Yeah. When they're walking
You made
out,
the rules, you dickhead.
yeah, that was freaking crack.
That was awesome. But yeah, cricket.
And
Last
do you
little
have?
bit as well, actually. Just
I've got some news in the footy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Bit NRL
especially
news.
with the Super Coach and whatnot coming back around, I did think I'd mention some things. Now, first things first. Pull up if you're on Instagram the Rabbitohs page and tell me what you reckon of Trell Fit.
Fit.
Don't worry about Trell Mitt. Trell Fit is ready. I'm calling it
pumped?
now and I'm calling it early. Trell Mitt, Dally M.
Oh,
Really?
that's
I'm
a proper
calling it now.
binocular.
that is a proper binocular. What are the odds on that? Have you checked?
You can't bet on
You can't
Medallion
even do it,
because
doesn't
the
even
Sea
come up.
Eagles did the dodgy a couple of years ago. But, but he looks great.
Manly thing to
Oh,
do.
good on him.
He does look really fit.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's
about
different
time.
when the King's home, but aka
Bennett back.
Wayno. But Rabbit's looking sharp. Definitely reckon they'll be on. So if you can do like multis and stuff for the preseason games,
Sure they'll be.
the English 5/8, he's looking
Yeah.
sharp. Their backline's looking sharp. Havili's in at 9. Obviously, Cook's gone.
Yeah.
So
Where
I
did
think
Cook go again? Sorry,
Dragons.
Dragons. It was.
Yeah,
it was
he'll be at the Dragons.
Great
But
choice.
not.
Not
Well, Benny Hunt's got to be some big shoes to fill.
Dragons, man. I got Dragons for wooden spoon, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's just a weird team, the Drags, aren't they? And now they've got no leadership, really. Oh,
Lomax,
Lomax
as well.
is gone.
I was always leaving.
Yeah.
I was always
Like,
leaving.
you're
That's
gone.
But some other news around the grounds. Bronx fans, as you'd expect, Cankles, a.k.a. Reynolds, the worst captain in the league. Mate. Next surgery's been delayed.
Ooh.
Or there's been issues with the surgery. So here's missed round 1. So it'll be nice little insight into who Madge is leaning towards for that captaincy. I know there's been a lot of chat about who's going to be the
Yeah.
captain. Will it be Carrigan? Will it be
And
Payne?
based off the last few seasons as well, Reynolds never plays the full season, so
No.
he will be out for at least 8 weeks at some point during the season.
Yeah.
So
At some point, he's
We
got
don't have to worry about any
Yeah.
speculation of where Hunt's going to play. We obviously know where he's going to jump into now. So that's
Yeah.
a bit of a killer for the media. But
Yeah.
obviously that's a bit of news there for the Bronx. And Titans fans, good and bad, good and bad. We
Titans
spoke-
have been getting ripped on online, far out. Some of the videos I've seen,
Yeah.
man. Oh my
Big
god.
news.
Get done by the
This is
British or
big
Swans.
news. I was going to hold on to this for a bit, but I'll drop it now.
Oh, here we go.
Foz will be on the bench.
Oh, really? Old Kieran Foran on the bench.
It gets worse.
No way.
We're going to play AJ and Campbell at 6 and 7.
Oh, that is...
So we're
They've got to
obviously,
change something up. So
Yeah.
we're
that's
obviously
a big
mimicking
change.
the Storm
Yeah.
with Hughes and Munster, but I'm not looking forward to it.
really,
I'm
what do you
scared.
reckon?
AJ really
Mate,
fumbles
second
sometimes.
rowers on the opposite teams are just
Yeah.
get going for it.
Flat
Dude,
and,
they're
All the
stoked. And
props
it gets
like
worse,
those are coming.
right? Because Fifi's going to miss round 1,
Yeah.
David Fafita. Surgery's been delayed, so Super Coach fans, leave him out. Leave him out. Tino is back to training. We spoke about that last ep, but he's back into training. And across the ditch, up the Waz.
Wazies.
Some news over there. Tohu Harris has retired effectively immediately.
Dead set.
Great player, great man, great career,
big boy.
especially at the Storm. Carried himself very well at the Warriors, so best of luck post-footy season.
Excellent.
And I'm not sure if the Waz have a captain now.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he would have been in. Obviously, I think... Who went over there? Fish?
Yeah,
James
Fisher-Harris.
So you would think
Yeah, he's come from...
he'd just go
Been all
straight
late.
in. No, he's gone to Sharks, remember?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So,
What do you reckon Sean Johnson comes out of retirement again?
I did see a meme about
He's
that.
fit. He's fit. He keeps fit. You've seen him
I'm
in
pretty
that
sure he's playing in my horse
Pacific
tag team.
Championship.
He will be
I gave
there.
him $100.
Yeah,
He's
goose
gonna be out
stepping
there.
people.
But no, I think Jono will end up at Fox Sports. I don't know if you get to catch him
Yeah,
at the end
over
of
there,
last
like
year,
their
but he was
correspondent.
quite good on the mic.
In New Zealand correspondent.
So I think that's where he'll end up. But just to wrap up on that, if you want to put this in your Starbucks and your super coaches, now that Harris is out, I reckon Aaron Clark will be a pod. So I'll call that early.
Okay.
Because obviously he's gone to the Titans over there. He'll go hard. So Aaron Clark, have
Super
him
coach.
in. Fifi, take him out. And Tromit, have him in.
Trail in.
Trell
Trail
in.
going to be a fullback again, or you reckon? Or
Well, you got to play him at fullback.
Yeah,
he's your
he's
best
spot
player. Hands on the ball. Like I've said a lot of times, chuck him at centre.
Yeah, we've always
But
thought that.
the only way that you'll be able to pull it off is if he does turbo style in Origin, where he just
Right.
runs everywhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
Blake went in and run at fullback.
Nah.
So
Yeah, let's see if his fitness carries
I think you
through.
just leave him at fullback, get the hands on the ball. Cody, the Englishman, you got Whiter. I wonder if Whiter will start at the 6 or if he'll be in centre. I don't know. All the videos have him sort of tossing and turning on social media, so I don't know about that. But yeah. Oh, and Johnson, Alex Johnson, if you're looking at him,
It's gonna
leave
be
him
last
out.
season.
I think he doesn't get back till June or
Okay.
July.
Stung by a bee or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he's had a sore little foot at the end of last year, so
Yeah.
he won't be back for ages, unfortunately,
And-
for the Rabbits.
Round 1, Rabbits Dolphins.
Is it?
Go the Fins.
Up the Fins, as we can
Bennett.
see, he's got heritage listed on today.
Let's go, baby.
Fins up.
We love the
Um,
heritage jerseys.
And some signing news for the Fins. They have got a new recruit, young fella from the
I
Doggies.
did see that. I can't remember. He's a beast.
He's pretty good.
He'd be
He's
good.
pretty good. So
They were trying to re-sign him, and then he's decided to do the backflip.
he did the
Come
old
up, yeah.
Perfect.
and come up. So that'll be
Come
pretty
here,
good.
mate.
All right.
But very good work, team. And if you are
Yeah.
keen to jump on the multis, we'll post them up. And stay tuned for next step.
Yeah.
Excellent, lads.
Really
Half an
appreciate
hour's
your
not
time.
enough sometimes, is it?
Not even close, eh?